Let me ask you something. Have you ever set a goal and then quickly lost your motivation to pursue it? We've all been there, but here's the truth. The most successful people in the world, like David Goggins, Mike Tyson, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, don't rely on motivation alone. They are fueled by something much stronger: discipline. In the next few minutes, we're going to delve into the psychology of discipline, understand why it's difficult to maintain, and provide you with practical steps to cultivate lifelong discipline. We will learn from the most disciplined individuals on the planet: David Goggins, Mike Tyson, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. They have mastered the art of discipline, and we will guide you on how to do the same. By the end of this video, you'll have a blueprint to break free from relying solely on motivation and instead develop unwavering discipline in all areas of your life, whether it's in the gym, at work, or in your personal endeavors. Let's unlock your true potential. Have you ever wondered why discipline tends to break down, especially when it comes to sticking to our goals? Let's imagine this scenario. It's the start of a brand new year, and you've made a resolution to go to the gym. The first week goes smoothly, and you're motivated and committed. But then as the second or third week rolls around, you find yourself hitting the snooze button, skipping workouts, and eventually, your motivation completely disappears. Sound familiar? Well, it's not just laziness, it's biology. According to a 2023 report published by Psychological Science, discipline is like a muscle that can fatigue. Every single day, we make numerous decisions, and by the end of the day, our brain's ability to stay disciplined weakens. This is precisely why many people fail to achieve their goals. After just a few weeks, they're exhausting their willpower by relying on it too heavily. The study concluded that those who maintain discipline in the long run have systems in place that reduce the need for constant decision-making. They establish habits and create environments that support their goals. Now let's delve into the psychology of discipline, specifically focusing on two key factors: grit and habit. If you've ever wondered how individuals like David Goggins can push themselves through extreme pain and adversity, here's the secret. It's not about motivation, it's about grit. In Angela Duckworth's book, Grit: The Power of Passion and Perseverance, she uncovers the mindset of successful people like Goggins. They don't rely on fleeting feelings to keep going. Instead, they've trained their minds to embrace discomfort. Goggins refers to this as callousing the mind, which involves regularly facing challenges so that they become the norm. The more you endure, the more disciplined you become. This mental toughness leads to a snowball effect. As you face and overcome obstacles, they gradually become easier to conquer. Here's something fascinating. In a 2024 Stanford University experiment, participants who regularly engaged in uncomfortable activities such as taking cold showers or undertaking physical challenges were found to be 27% more likely to stick to their long-term goals. This isn't about punishing oneself. It's about building resilience. The brain adjusts to discomfort, making it easier to maintain discipline when faced with tough situations. So if you find your discipline waning, remember that it's normal and part of our biology. By creating systems, cultivating grit, and embracing discomfort, you can strengthen your discipline and increase your chances of achieving your goals. Keep pushing forward, because discipline may break down, but with the right strategies, you can build it back up stronger than ever before. Building long-term discipline is not simply about trying harder. It involves creating systems that continue to work, even when motivation is lacking. Let's take a closer look at actionable steps to help you achieve this. Firstly, start small by harnessing the power of micro-habits. Take inspiration from Mike Tyson, who, during his prime, woke up at 4 a.m. every day to train. However, what many people overlook is that Tyson's routine was built on small, consistent habits. Rather than attempting to completely overhaul your life overnight, focus on repeatable tasks that are easily achievable. Research from Duke University in 2023 discovered that individuals who concentrated on these small tasks were 60% more likely to maintain discipline over time. Whether it's doing 5 push-ups or reading just 1 page of a book, starting small can help you gain momentum. Designing your environment is another crucial factor. Ask yourself this question: is it easier to avoid junk food if it's within arm's reach, or if it's not? Even in your house, this is where the importance of designing your environment comes into play. James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, reveals that the key to sticking with habits is not strength, but intelligent planning. Those who successfully maintain discipline structure their environments to minimize friction. For instance, if you want to read more, try placing a book next to your bed instead of your phone. If you want to exercise more, lay out your gym clothes the night before. By reducing the number of decisions you have to make, you'll increase your level of discipline. Consider the consistency formula exemplified by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Renowned for his extraordinary work ethic, Johnson firmly believes that success is not always about greatness, but rather consistency. Even when faced with demanding travel schedules or 12-hour filming days, he still manages to hit the gym at 4 a.m. The Rock prioritizes daily effort over perfection. Research supports this approach, with a 2023 study by Harvard Business Review revealing that individuals who consistently put in small amounts of effort on a daily basis were 45% more likely to achieve their long-term goals compared to those who relied on bursts of motivation. So remember to show up every day, even if it's just for 15 minutes. Lastly, let's talk about staying motivated when faced with challenging days. The reality is that discipline alone won't always carry you through. There will be times when you need an extra push. Here are some helpful tricks to keep that fire ignited. Embrace the 40% rule, coined by David Goggins. When your mind tells you that you're done, in reality, you've only reached 40% of your true limits. This isn't just motivational fluff. It's supported by science. A neuroscience study in 2024 revealed that our brains tend to signal fatigue far earlier than our bodies actually reach their limits. So when you feel like you can't continue, push yourself a little further. This technique can gradually build resilience and mental toughness over time. Building long-term discipline is a journey, but by starting small, designing your environment, focusing on consistency, and employing motivation tricks like the 40% rule, you'll set yourself up for success. Keep taking those steps forward, even when the going gets tough, and watch your discipline blossom. Rewarding yourself along the way. You don't have to wait until you've achieved your ultimate goal to celebrate. Author Daniel Walter, in his book The Power of Discipline, highlights the significance of small rewards in keeping your brain's dopamine system engaged. Dopamine is the chemical that fuels motivation, and by treating yourself to small rewards, such as a sweet treat after a workout or a break, after completing a task, you train your brain to associate discipline with pleasure. Accountability is crucial. Here's something interesting. According to a 2024 report from the American Psychological Association, individuals who had accountability partners were 76% more likely to stay committed to their discipline goals. Whether it's a friend, a coach, or an online community, having someone to check in with can significantly enhance your chances of success. This is precisely why professional athletes like Mike Tyson always had coaches to hold them accountable every step of the way. Conclusion: cultivating a discipline-first mindset. So what can we learn from role models like Goggins, Tyson, and The Rock? Discipline is not an inborn talent. It's a skill that can be developed. It's about training your mind and body to consistently show up, regardless of how you feel. Research shows that small, consistent actions, along with an environment designed for success and psychological resilience, are keys to achieving long-term success. Remember, discipline is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. So whether your goal is to improve your fitness, build a business, or become the best version of yourself, discipline serves as the bridge between your aspirations and reality. Start small, establish habits, embrace discomfort, and never rely solely on motivation. Keep pushing forward, and you will witness the unfolding of your desired results.